This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Phil Laskowski coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with a look at today's top stories for Thursday, June 5th. Company headed by DPP legislator Puma Shen's father sanctioned by China. Taiwan's Medical Expo opens with focus on AI integration and US market access. Taiwanese physicists crack key mystery in superconductivity, earns global spotlight. But first, today's top story. China's Taiwan Affairs Office has banned Chinese companies from cooperating with Saikyuan's International Corporation Limited, the company owned by DPP legislator Puma Shen's father, in order to punish Shen for being a Taiwanese independence diehard. Taiwan Affairs Office Deputy Director and spokesperson Zhu Fonglian said Thursday that Saikyuan's Internationals will be prohibited from any transactions or cooperation with Chinese organizations, companies, and individuals for its affiliation with Shen, whom they deem a separatist. This marks the third time Shen and his affiliates have been sanctioned by the Taiwan Affairs Office within the last year. Last October, he and Taiwanese businessman Robert Cao were barred from traveling to China, Hong Kong, and Macau. Businesses and enterprises linked to Shen and Cao were also disallowed from doing business in China. Per Shen, the move damages China's own interests, as his father, Shen Tucheng, primarily facilitates trade in Central and South America. Shen said he believes China is eager to sanction him and his family because he has promoted national security-related bills in Taiwan. The Taiwan International Medical and Healthcare Exhibition, Medical Taiwan, opened on Thursday, focusing on the integration of artificial intelligence in healthcare as its central theme. This year's event has seen a 10% increase in scale compared to last year, alongside special briefings for U.S. market procurement in light of ongoing tariff uncertainties. Organized by the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, known as TAITRA, the exhibition showcases AI-driven medical solutions that are transforming patient care throughout Taiwan's healthcare system. International participation has reached record levels, with delegations from Japan, South Korea, Israel, and the United States. TAITRA chairman James C.F. Huang emphasized how AI has revolutionized medical diagnostics, citing a recent case where AI detected early-stage lung cancer in an elderly patient from Kaohsiung during a community health screening, leading to a successful early intervention. The exhibition focuses on three main areas: AI integration, personalized medicine, and precision healthcare, featuring specialized pavilions for smart medical technology, telemedicine, and innovative startups. This year's event brings together 316 companies from 14 countries under the theme Innovating Wellness, covering a broad range of healthcare themes, including all-age healthcare, smart medical, medical supplies, and innovation and startups. A notable introduction is Taiwan's first pet medical equipment section, catering to the increasing demands for veterinary care amid declining birth rates. In response to tariff measures, the organizers invited experts from Wellstar Health System to conduct procurement policy briefing for Taiwanese medical device manufacturers. The event facilitates 200 international procurement meetings with 600 global buyers, positioning Taiwan's medical technology sector to navigate potential tariff impacts while expanding international market access through strategic partnerships and innovative healthcare solutions. A Taiwanese research team has been featured in Reports on Progress in Physics, a leading international journal published by the UK's Institute of Physics. Their study was not only selected as a featured article, but also ranked among the most read papers on the platform. For decades, scientists have pursued superconductors capable of carrying electrical current with zero resistance and no energy loss. Now, a team led by Professor Zhongzong Ho from the Department of Electrophysics at National Yangming Jiaotong University has successfully uncovered the formation mechanism of the strange metal. Quantum critical state incorporates a mysterious phase believed to precede high-temperature superconductivity. In ordinary metals, electrons collide and generate resistance, causing energy loss. Superconductors, by contrast, display zero resistance and perfect diamagnetism, virtually eliminating energy waste. However, this state only occurs below a material's critical superconducting temperature. Scientists have therefore focused on raising this threshold, aiming to find materials that exhibit superconductivity at room temperature and ambient pressure. Zhang worked with Kim Rimun, Yongye Chang, and Chloe Fang Nguyen to complete the paper. Zhong emphasized that this breakthrough is the result of fully independent domestic research and has received considerable international attention. President Lai Ching-te welcomed Guatemalan President Bernardo Arevalo with full military honors on Thursday, marking the Guatemalan leader's first state visit since he took office in January of last year. The Guatemalan delegation includes senior officials from foreign affairs, economics, and presidential offices. The ceremonial welcome occurred at the presidential office due to rainy weather in Taipei. President Lai highlighted the strong cooperation between the two countries across various sectors, including medical, education, technology, and trade. Both leaders acknowledged the 90th anniversary of diplomatic relations celebrated last year, with Taiwan and Guatemala maintaining one of the longest-standing diplomatic partnerships in Latin America. President Arevalo reaffirmed Guatemala's unwavering support for Taiwan and expressed hopes that this visit would set new directions for bilateral cooperation. He emphasized the importance of expanding economic partnerships, establishing trade alliances, and promoting investment opportunities between the two countries. The leaders outlined plans to strengthen scholarship programs and foster talent development in high-tech and information technology sectors. Despite the geographical distance, both leaders emphasized their nation's shared values and commitment to advancing the social and economic development of both countries. A British man and a Chinese man are in custody in Serbia and may be extradited to the United States for violating the Arms Export Control Act, among other crimes. The U.S. Department of Justice has charged 2 foreign nationals with conspiracy to smuggle sensitive United States military technology to China. According to reporting by the BBC and Voice of America, 63-year-old British man John Miller and 43-year-old Chinese man Cui Guanghai are wanted by the FBI for conspiracy to commit interstate stalking, smuggling, and violations of the Arms Export Control Act. The defendants are currently detained in Serbia and may face extradition to the United States. Miller, a permanent resident of the U.S., and Cui were both arrested in Serbia and accused of attempting to illegally transfer military equipment that the U.S. has classified as strategically sensitive technology to China in a manner that evades export review and international regulations. Court documents indicate that they attempted to smuggle U.S. military missiles, anti-aircraft radars, drones, and other high-tech weapon parts into China using small electronics, juicers, and motor starters as cover. They also discussed ways to ship a cryptographic device outside of the U.S. U.S. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche described the case as a blatant assault on national security and democratic values. He emphasized that the Justice Department will not tolerate foreign forces engaging political repression on U.S. soil, nor allow hostile nations to attempt to infiltrate or exploit their defense system. The British Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office confirmed that Miller was arrested in Belgrade in April, and they are providing him with consular assistance as well as maintaining contact with local authorities and his family. Miller and Cui could face up to 20 years in prison for violating the Arms Export Control Act and an additional 10 years for smuggling. Ontario MPP Ernie Hardman delivered a statement in the provincial legislature on Wednesday to commemorate Rev. Dr. George Leslie Mackay, the first Canadian missionary to Taiwan, and to reaffirm the enduring friendship between Taiwan and Canada. Representing Oxford County, Hardman recalled how Mackay's arrival in Tanshui in 1872 laid a lasting foundation for the strong bond between the two sides. He praised Taiwan's world-renowned healthcare system, technological innovation, and economic development, calling Taiwan an ideal partner for Ontario and Canada in advancing trade and cooperation. After delivering the statement, Hardman hosted a memorial tea reception at Queen's Park in honor of Mackay. Around 30 legislators from multiple political parties attended, along with members of the Taiwanese Canadian community. Director General of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Toronto, Liang Yipeng, noted his speech that Canada's 2022 Indo-Pacific strategy referenced Taiwan 7 times, signaling a clear commitment to deepen cooperation in trade, technology, supply chains, public health, democratic governance, and combating disinformation. He expressed confidence that ties between Taiwan and Canada would only continue to grow. Thanks for joining me for the news. I'm Phil Laskowski. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.